talk to y'all for a minute. Praise be the Lord. Get serious for a minute.
God made a covenant with Abraham that his descendants, the children of Israel, would inherit the promised land. You can find that in Genesis 15:18 through 21. But while God's promise was eternal, the participation in that promise was conditional. The generation that came out of Egypt under Moses disobeyed, doubted, and rebelled against God repeatedly. Despite seeing miracles, despite parting the Red Sea, receiving manna from heaven, they still lacked the respect that it would take to receive God's promise. Key reasons why they did not receive the promised land. Number one, unbelief. Hebrews 3:19 says, so we see that they could not enter in because of unbelief. Their lack of faith in God's power and plan kept them from entering. Disobedience. Numbers 14 records the pivotal moment when the 12 spies returned from scouting the promised land, and 10 of them gave a fearful report. The people believed the negative report, rejected God's instructions, and even wanted to return to Egypt. Because all of those men, which have seen my glory and have tempted me, now these 10 times, and have not hearkened to my voice, surely they shall not see the land. That's in Numbers 14:22 through 23. Number 3, they were testing God's patience. Over and over again, they murmured, complained, and turned to idol worship like the gold calf. God was patient, but there comes a time when judgment meets disobedience. You see, the promise was for the obedient seed, not just the biological seed. God doesn't break promises, family, but he also won't reward rebellion. So he let that generation die in the wilderness over 40 years, and only their children, along with Joshua and Caleb, the 2 faithful spies, were allowed to enter into the promised land. The Honorable Elijah Muhammad and the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan have taught us that we are the real children of Israel, family.
I asked the question, who are the real children of Israel? And I'd like to answer it right away.
Go ahead, dear minister.
Like any good lawyer in a courtroom,
Talk, man.
he tells you what he's going to prove.
All right.
And then he goes ahead and proves it and let the jury make the decision. The Honorable Elijah Muhammad has said that Almighty God, Allah, revealed to him that the black people of America are the real children of Israel. And we are the choice of God.
Right.
And that unto us he will deliver his promise.
Right.
This question says that somebody
Yes, sir.
has usurped our position.
That's right.
This question says that somebody has taken the promise of God to the children of Israel and claimed it for themselves.
Claimed it.
But those of you biblical and Quranic scholars, today we are prepared
Go ahead, dear minister.
to call out the scholars
Call him out.
of Christianity, Judaism, and Islam. If you can disprove what we say today, then I'll pay with my life for lying.
Got him all. Go ahead, minister.
To all of those who feel that the children of Israel are over in that place they call Israel, you are mistaken.
Mistaken.
Abraham's seed suffering in a strange land for over 400 years. Now listen to this. Just like our foreparents in Egypt, we've been enslaved oppressed, and mentally poisoned in America. So what does that mean? The promised land is not just a piece of real estate. It's a state of rulership, self-governance, divine civilization. But like the rebellious Israelites of old, many of us reject the instructions of God through his servants. We keep ourselves from the promise by our disobedience.
To the Christian right, who feel that if you bless that Israel, you will be blessed. But for over 60 years, that nation has not been blessed. But these are the people that if you bless us, then God will take off of America some of the plagues that are now coming on America that will get worse after I deliver this message tonight.
Disobedience. God sent a messenger with guidance, just like he sent Moses. But we ignore him. We mock him. We chose idols, money, fame, lust, the streets, materialism. I'm not at all excluded. We complain about our condition, but resist correction. Some of us don't mind Egypt, as long as we get to drive Pharaoh's chariots. This is why we wander in circles. Every generation that's not willing to obey God, to unify, and to do for self, dies in the wilderness. The projects, the prisons, the gangs, the spiritual drought. And only a new mind can enter the new land. God didn't cancel the promise. He waited. He waited on a generation that believed. Joshua and Caleb represented the faithful, the youth who rose up under new discipline and divine structure and inherited what the old generation had rejected. Today we need a new mind, family, for a new climb. We can't take slave-minded people into a promised land. The land ain't the problem. Our mindset is. And if we truly want change, family, justice, land, peace, and power, we can't just talk the promise. We have to walk in obedience, unity, and faith. That means listening to divine instruction,